And we're glad you're with us on this Friday at 4. I'm Scott Reynolds.
And I'm Fallon Glick. An Indiana man who drove onto a Louisville sidewalk 2 years ago and hit a family from Kansas received the maximum sentence from a judge.
That crash killed a man and seriously hurt his wife and daughter. And as WDRB's Dalton Godby tells us tonight, that family was overwhelmed with emotion as this case comes to a close. Dalton?
Scott, it was one of the most emotional courtrooms I have been inside as a judge informed Michael Hurley that he will spend the next 70 years in prison.
Years on the murder from the
2.5 years of pain poured out in front of a judge.
I ask for Michael Hurley to receive nothing less than the maximum sentence. Thank you.
As a Kansas family sought closure in a Louisville courtroom.
Give him a sentencing so that no other family has to go through this, because it has torn us all apart. So I beg you.
With the man who crashed into this family watching on.
We ask for your Honor's wisdom in delivering a sentence that ensures Michael Hurley is held accountable so that we as a family can begin to rebuild what has been taken from us.
A jury found Michael Hurley guilty of murder, assault, and DUI for running over the Jones family more than 2 years ago, killing Trey Jones and injuring his wife Amy and daughter Ava. The Indiana man had fentanyl in his system at the time of the crash. He expressed little emotion, but did apologize before learning his sentence.
And the only thing I can think of to say is I'm sorry. I am truly sorry. And I hope one day that they will be able to forgive me.
But the Jones family begged a judge for the maximum sentence, 70 years in prison, to which Judge Annie O'Connell agreed.
So the maximum penalty that Mr. Hurley can face under these circumstances is 70 years. Given the evidence that I saw and the job that the jury did in this case, I find that that sentence is fair and just, and I sentence him to a total of 70 years in the penitentiary. Good luck to you, Mr. Hurley.
More than 2 years after that accident, the Kansas family is moving on from its tragedy in Louisville.
We have a little bit of closure now, and I think that will help us rest easy.
I spoke with some of the Jones family after today's sentencing. They say they will likely not return to Louisville. However, Amy Jones told me she wanted to thank this community for how they have supported her through this tragedy.
Boy, it has been an immense amount of support, not only from here, but even around the country. Thanks so much, Dalton.